I have put together something that can help you with any fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And it's you giving yourself permission to let go. So let's go with it. I acknowledge I have a conflict with fear, uncertainty, and doubt consciousness, and all the ways in which I am triggered into jumping to judge everything I once believed is true is now false, rendering me reactive and self-protective with reduced or impaired trust and faith. I let that go. I release my self-judgment that I can't believe I forgot to connect with my inner guidance, to tune in and discern the truth. I let that go. I release my self-judgment and that I feared I would be harmed or hurt financially, prosecuted, threatened, or spoken about in injurious ways, or unfairly criticized. I let that go. I release my self-judgment that I can't believe I didn't trust myself and to know the truth at all times. I let that go. I release my self-judgment that I could have chosen peace and let go of my fears instead of choosing my reactive mind. I let that go. I release my judgment of the conflict that people shouldn't use fear, uncertainty, or doubt as a means to manipulate others into disbelief. I let that go. I release my self-judgment that fear, uncertainty, and doubt destroys relationships. I let that go. I release all judgments from all angles, levels, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, abundance, dimensions of awareness, and from all perspectives of relating. I let it all go and I forgive it. I proclaim myself free, spiritually sovereign from fear, uncertainty, and doubt consciousness. And I commit to conflict resolving it if it ever shows up again in my awareness until it is fully healed in me. I shine the light of truth that I am free of fear, uncertainty, and doubt to all cells of my body, and I am over to the ones who either created fear, uncertainty, and doubt, reacted with fear, uncertainty, and doubt, or responded to my fear, uncertainty, and doubt, that they can be spiritually sovereign from it all. I love thee. So that's a really good one to use. And another thing I just wanted to talk about that they got me to write for you is so many people only feel comfortable living in the past as it's safe and comfortable. To focus on the new present, it's new and unfamiliar and can be scary for so many. This is why people don't stand up about the mask situation to avoid conflict. It's just easier for people. They allow their own mind chatter to get in the way. They feel better if they stand under the radar. You have to stay in the knowing of what you want to create. We have 4 bodies: mental, spiritual, and physical, and emotional. So we have to keep all clear with no judgments. The Great Awakening is the awakening to disassemble yourself from the matrix. We are light beings resonating electrically. You can focus on your ego to then become more into your spiritual self. Ask and you shall receive from our Creator. Our music used to be operating on 432 hertz till it got hijacked and was changed to suppress our spiritual side within. So go barefoot to ground yourself. and bless your food before you eat it to create a high blessing for your body. And over-chew your food. That's why church organs used to heal your bodies, and now they don't operate them. That makes sense, doesn't it? Oops, here we go. All prayers are answered when completely via the knowing that you have time to believe it, to receive it. So what that is saying is that for your prayers to be answered, you've got to believe it, and you have to, for you to receive it, you've got to be in that vibration to receive it. If you put out a prayer and it's just a request, oh, this is what I want, but you're not feeling the frequency, how are you meant to resonate to that frequency of that high frequency for that prayer to come in if you were of a lower frequency, not believing that it will come through to you? You actually have to resonate to believe it, and then it will resonate and be drawn to you. So it's just something to remember. We are a hologram of our true self. We need to stay in the higher vibration, as dis-ease can no longer survive in the higher frequency bodies. We have been hijacked in so many ways, along with the poison in our body. So that is why it's so important right now to come back to yourself. You are going to ask me, how, Karen? So start today and focus every day. You have to recreate tomorrow. Completely different in a different way than today. As most people live in the matrix and are programmed to do the same thing day in and day out, it's time to shift things up 100% to only eating live foods, alkaline filtered water, to change up, to lift your vibration in your body. I want you to focus that you can heal yourself, as we are our own Tesla towers of healing. So go into your quiet time and honor yourself, as your anxiety and depression will start cleansing as it does each day as you change up. Start trusting yourself, and hence why I put that affirmation at the front. And push yourself through and feel the fear and do it anyway. Challenge yourself. We stay back. We stay in the safeness because we're too scared. Honestly, you have to push through your fear. That is what I do every day. I challenge myself and I look for different ways and different things I can do. And by not trying, how are you going to know if you can succeed? Okay, this is something I love doing. To give you an example, I wanted tiling in my entranceway and my bathrooms. My brother couldn't do it because he was too busy, so he challenged me and he said, I dare you to do it. I wouldn't have a first clue, but I chose to take that challenge up, and guess what I did? I went on the computer and I watched, and I felt it. I felt that I could do it when I was watching it, and I was channeling myself that I could achieve it. Well, guess what? I have now done the most incredible front entranceway. I've even put a border, so I did the marble look. I did the border all around it. From there, I did my bathroom floor. I've done the walls. I've done a mosaic down the side. And I created that a stairway to heaven for my brother that we lost. And then I've done our ensuite, and I've done a kitchen. So yeah, for someone that never knew, okay, I challenged myself. So don't think you can't do it. The other one I tried, I thought we needed a plasterer, and I thought, well, if I can do tiling in it, I've achieved that. So I jumped online and had a look, and I challenged myself. Well, now I love plastering. To me, I looked upon it as that it's going to be like icing a cake. I can ice a cake, so why can't I do it on a wall? But it's... And again, I challenged myself. Yes, I had fear in doing it, but I pushed through the fear and I achieved it. And it's like these videos. I can't even get a photo taken. And this was a huge fear. But I knew if I could help just one person, hence, this is why I did it. And yeah, and I learned so much from my own readings and when I'm doing it as well and what I'm channeling through. So I share it. And yeah, that was a huge fear. But I got through it because I looked at the bigger purpose of why I'm doing it. I'm sharing what helps guide me so I can help another person and another soul. So yeah, do it. Just challenge, do it. No more sitting back and letting someone else do it. Do it yourself. And it's the most incredible feeling when you achieve something yourself. So start small, but aim big. And never say never on anything. It is our programming that has stopped us. So don't let another situation stop you because of your thoughts saying you can't. Okay? And don't even go on about the money, because when you believe you can receive, you will receive what you need. And that is how I do it on everything. And when you believe it, you will achieve it. So be proud of yourself and go and help others, as that will assist your growth. If you think negative, you will only pull in negative experiences to you. So again, you have to be so careful on what you concentrate your thoughts on. So now focus on intuitively feeling things around you and what is real and what isn't. What rings true and what doesn't. As you are well aware, you don't know who to believe anymore. Well, start feeling things within. So when you do feel that you resonate to something that you wish to do or a person, then you will call in your energy and you will connect. So that is how it works. So if you don't feel it, you then cannot attract it into your reality. So that's what I do, is that I feel the energy when I'm talking to somebody or I'm listening to somebody. And if I get scared, if I get a negative feeling, I just hold back. And I know it's not for me. It just doesn't resonate. If I have to push myself to do something, it wasn't for me in the first place. Just let life guide you. Let your heart guide you. You have been so used to being told how to do this, how to do that. What way, what time you've got to be somewhere, when to get up, when to have a shower, when to put the food on, blah, blah, blah. You are shifting up to the great awakening of stepping out of the matrix. It's up to you to change. If you do not change, how could your life change? Trust me, it's magical. It's amazing. I did this many years ago, and this is something I will pass on. I stood outside and I put my arms out to the universe and I said, I completely surrender. I'm ready to be guided and to go within and show me the way. And ever since I've done that, it's just been the most incredible time. Every day I never know what to expect, but I trust in myself, and I trust in my intuitive side by just guiding. You can't start if you don't start today. Trust yourself and it becomes incredible. When you can trust you, life changes for the better. So I love you. And thank you for sharing this and get it out. I love you. God bless.